In this video, we're going to have a look at how you can speed up the ordering of blood tests. I've logged into PowerChart. I've got a variety of lists open here, and we're going to order some blood tests on this patient who's currently an inpatient on ward 7. I'll open the patient's record. Now, you'll recall there's more than one place where I could order blood tests. I could do it from quick orders on the bottom left of the screen. I could do it from the inpatient view in new requests, or I can do it from request and care plans, which is the one I'm going to choose. To order new tests, we would click Add. And we would then search for the test that we want to order. Now, particularly if there are groups of tests that you frequently order together, you may well want to collect these into your favourites folder. This will be one way to speed up ordering. So if I search for full blood count, select it. I'm also going to want a U&E. Perhaps an amylase. Some liver function tests. CRP level. And maybe a troponin. And now select Done. So I've now ordered 6 blood tests. Each of them have some missing details, so they require further details to be entered. And in total, I've got 20 missing fields, many of which are going to be duplicated: clinical details, collection priority, my bleep number. One way to make them quicker is to select all of the blood tests. So to do this, I press the Control key and click on each of the tests until they're all highlighted. I can then complete the missing fields. And as I do, looking at the bottom of the screen here, we'll go from 20 missing details. Remember, we've just filled in one box to 13. By selecting blood, urgent, you can see where it's filling in the missing fields that these orders have in common at the same time. So that's one good tip. Now the next thing is, if I now right click, I have the option to add to my favourites. You'll note in this case multiple items are being added. Now over time I'm probably going to collect quite a lot of different favourites, so rather than just have them in one folder called favourites, I may well want to create subfolders. It is very easy to do. So new folder. I'm going to call this one Emergency Admission Bloods. You can call it whatever you like. If I highlight my new folder and click OK, then these blood tests and the part of the order I've already filled in should be saved into my favourites. I'm going to now delete these orders. Unfortunately, I can only do that one by one. Remember, I haven't signed these orders yet, so they're not real orders. Okay. Now let's have a look how that would look now when I go into the patient to add some orders. I select the star to see my favourites. I can see the emergency admissions blood folder and I open up. Not only are the tests I want there, my bleep number and a collection priority of urgent is already set. I then select the tests I want. I can still add more tests if I want to, but if I'm happy I can say done. Now I still have 8 missing fields, one of which is going to be clinical details. This is obviously going to vary between patients, so it's not something you can usually pre-fill, certainly for emergency favourites folders. Let's select them all. I'll enter the clinical details. And you can see all of the missing fields are gone now, apart from troponin, which is at the bottom of the screen, has 1 missing detail. There's probably something that's specific to that particular blood test. Here we go. What is the onset of the chest pain? I'll say 6 to 12 hours. And now have no further missing details, and I can order these tests. And more importantly, can order this batch of tests very straightforwardly in the future.